Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's Macro Monday. This week we're doing something a little bit different. Last week we've done looking at the reversing ring and printing off a couple of images just to show that you could do that. I'm back using the 100mm f2.8 dedicated macro lens this week, but I still want to create something, so I've come up with an idea. I'm going to create the word macro using different things from around the house that resemble letters. I'm going to get that framed up and see how it looks in my camera room. So I want to do this without using actual letters and proper fonts. I want to use different things from around the house. I've got a few ideas for what I can use for different letters, but the first one, I'm going to contradict all what I've just said, and I'm going to use a big letter M that I've got sat over on the side over there as the big main first letter. So I want to create the word macro in 5 separate images. You'll see what I mean as we go along anyway. It really gets your brain thinking outside the box when you're doing this sort of thing, and I urge you to give it a go. So first letter's going to be M, A, C, R and O. So 5 letters, 5 images, 1 nice picture hopefully. So let's start with the M. Okay, so for this first shot, I'm going to use the M that I've got on the side. Nice simple shot of that. I'm going to take all these in portrait. I've got flash on the lens, this is a flash on the camera this time. So I'm going to take them all in portrait fashion. I'm going to use a bit of flash. Nice, plain, simple image of an M. And then we'll move on to the A. Okay, so I've got the card down behind the M. Just a big bit of card, and it's actually a backing board for when I mount prints. I just place that behind it to give it a nice clean background. I'm sort of, because I've got the 100mm macro lens, I've got to stay a little bit away from it. I'm just putting it up in portrait, focusing, taking a shot. That's giving me a real nice, clean, simple image. And because I've got the shadows coming off it from the window, it makes it look a lot more three-dimensional. So this is going to be like a really quick video, like I said before. I like to keep it nice and quick. That's the M. We're going to quickly move on to the A. Okay, so for the A, I found this little design here. It's a little plaque that we got with Jess engraved on it when we went to Crufts a couple of years ago. And that's creating quite a nice shape of an A. So I'm going to use that for my next photograph. I've just wedged the white card behind it so as we'll get the same background. Hopefully this should work. So we'll take a shot and see if it does. I think that's created quite a nice A. Probably not an ideal one, but I think we'll go with that one. Okay, so handle of a mug. When you put it against the background, then it turns into quite a neat C. I don't know which way around that works for you, but when you block off the back of it, it makes quite a nice C. So we're going to try that. I'm going to use the bit of card again, and I'm just going to put it as a background, and hopefully put the mug quite close to it. I'm going to get the camera, move you back a little bit. Get the camera, get right in on it, and hopefully I can create a C. Okay, so taking a few shots of that. Getting quite hot in here. So that's the C. So now for the R. I found a really good R. You're going to like this one. Okay, so for this shot, I've turned the flash off because I'm by a window, so it's quite well lit. I put the card behind the tap, which is conveniently shaped like a small letter R, and I think it'll work really well. So I'm going to take a shot of that, and we'll move on to the O, which I'm going to use the plug hole. So nice and simple. So we're going to take a couple of shots of the plug hole, and then we're going to whack them on the PC, or whack them on the laptop, and see if we can get them printed off. Okay, so I've just started to import the images into Lightroom. I'm going to give them a quick edit. I'm going to print them off and get them framed up. This one's probably dragging on a little bit now, so I'm going to speed things up, and I'll come back to you when they're printed off. I'm going to have a look at them then. Okay, so something just a little bit different again for the channel. I've wanted to do something like this for quite a while, but I'll be changing the letters to my surname, Smith, and actually putting it up on the wall. And it's a challenge actually that I was going to set to Tom and Rachel in the near future, so a bit of a heads up on that. I think it can really get your thought process going and really gets you looking at things in a different way. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, hope you've liked it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, give it a share. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And as always, thanks to the new subscribers that have come along. It means the world to me, it really does. And I'm really enjoying making the videos. And on that note, I'll see you next Monday. Bye for now.